Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Lust Podcast Show, the show that is rated R for real and not PG for playing games. I am one of your hosts, the Boss Lady.
And I'm the D.O.C.
Continue to join us for our weekly conversations about life coaching and everything else. As we always say, get to know us, get to love us. This episode is sponsored by Cigar Junkies as well as CJS Educational Services. Continue to check out their merch. Before we jump in this episode, I'm going to pause and just say, how is everybody doing? Before your introduction.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Oh, yeah.
Cool,
Today's a great day.
Yeah, so we're going to jump into this show. We love serving up 3-course meals, but I'm going to pause for a second to let the D.O.C. do an introduction. We have another special guest. This is season 5. As we said, season 5, we was bringing guest speakers on here.
My bad.
He got ADHD. He can't stop moving.
I hit
his
about
fingers.
mistake. I dropped the hat. My bad.
So we told y'all this is episode 52. So we are jumping in, and D.O.C. take it away. Introduce our special guest here.
Yeah, so I got one of the homies, man. I've been knowing Joe, man, for a minute, man. We grew up together out here in Miller. So he's a real known legend out here in Miller. A brother that like I said, we've been out there together, out there in the projects, out there in Wilder Miller. But he's a person that's knowledgeable about a lot of different things, and I just want to bring his ass on the show. We said we was gonna bring real people that y'all know, and he's one of the guys that be actually cutting up on social media and shit.
We gonna talk about
he
that.
be talking all this shit on social media.
We gonna
you
talk
know what
about
I'm saying?
that.
I love his ass, so he keep me going, man. He's one of the people that don't take it serious to the other level with social media, man. It's what it's supposed to be for entertainment and shit like that, or promoting the business.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, he's here to share his thoughts on a lot of different things. He's a very knowledgeable brother. And so without further ado, man, I want to bring Joe, man, to the platform.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Ladies, he's a steel
Yes,
worker.
sir.
He's a steel worker. Gotta throw that out there for you. Help you out. He's a steel worker. You know what that means, so.
What that supposed to mean?
Right.
What that mean?
Hey, women got a secret code.
Y'all
Based on job descriptions and titles.
You think what steel workers is tricks or something? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying them the men you know who
hope
know how to finance it. Now y'all may have some tricks within the steel mill, but no. What I think for a woman that means that he's gainfully employed. That means at least you know he gonna pay his bills. He gonna come with his portion.
I trick a little bit. I trick a little bit.
See, you said that, not me. I wasn't gonna put you out there on that scene. Well, ladies, y'all heard it. He said he tricked just a little bit. So, but no, go ahead, Mr. Joe, man.
I appreciate y'all having me.
All right. So you know what? Anything going on? What's been going on with you lately?
Too much or nothing for real. Just enjoying life for real.
That's a
Just
good thing.
enjoying life. Doing a little traveling and just enjoying life.
Okay.
What's the last trip you took? You said you traveled.
I was just in Vegas in April.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did the cruise in January.
Okay.
That was my first cruise. I had a ball.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to Vegas shit in 2-3 weeks to get up with Gree. When I'm out there, just to go out there.
Gree is like the Vegas destination person now.
Right.
You say Vegas
I'm
first thing
just
people
going out
gonna
there
say,
to get
go
up
hit
with
up
folks,
Gree.
and ain't nothing. That's it. Just going out there, man.
I was
Shit.
thinking about going in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm going the weekend after Father's Day, the weekend of the 20th through the 24th.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I'll be out there, fam.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
And you already know how I get down out there. So shit, I ain't got nothing else to
But
say.
that cold, that's cold for son. You already know how I get down out there. I mean, what?
Hey man, I enjoy life to the fullest, like
Right.
Joe man just said. Shit.
You know what?
And Vegas offers all of that.
All of that.
Yes, it does. I ain't gonna lie, I love Vegas myself. So.
On top of my nigga being out there, Agree out there, so
I
that
got
makes it even better.
Yeah, I got Greek. I got a few people out there I go see.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna jump into this hot topic. First thing, Larry Hoover. I don't know if y'all heard, but his sentence was I just drew a brain fart.
Commuted.
Yeah.
Commuted.
So my question to both of y'all is, should he actually receive a full pardon? What's y'all
I
thoughts on
think
that?
so. Like he just did 6 life sentences.
That's what he got hit with.
Yeah, he just did 6 life sentences, and they talking about another 200 years in the state. Like that don't make no sense.
Yeah, the shit was I think he should have gotten a full pardon, like you said. I mean, the president can only give it on the federal charges, but what the game was a classic chess move, because what Trump did was he's now pressing. The Democrats are now pressed now, particularly the dude Pritzker, because now, like you just said, Joe, man, he has to go back to the state to do 200 plus, and now that forces this governor who was supposed to be the lead Democratic nominee for president now,
and that's gonna be
and his
the worst
base is
time he
black
ever
people,
did.
and so now they like, what you gonna do, nigga? Because you see what he did. He didn't let Larry Hoover out. I mean, he didn't let Lil Wayne out, Kodak Black. Some niggas with Rock Nation. Dude, we know, and see, we personally know niggas that got pardoned by this shit. Dude got out. So the hood is waiting to see what they gonna do with this. And then it's like, if you're not taking care of us, one of our own, why should we take care of you? That's the way I look at it. So the movie was a classic movie. A lot of people it was kind of weird. Some of the niggas, and when I say niggas, I'm talking about like these uppity middle class wannabe. They really had a problem with fam getting out. It was the craziest shit. It was like, either the niggas from the hood loved it, whereas people that not from the hood, the black, they didn't like this shit. Because I'm just looking, like all my Northwestern motherfuckers,
because
they went in on
it. They're looking at his crimes more so than they're looking at the person, I think. I think a lot of people are looking at...
The nigga did, he did over 50 years.
I agree. Hey, hello. I ain't one of them.
I mean,
I'm just saying, I think that's how some people look at it.
That shit is crazy.
Like, it don't matter how long he did time already. Like, to some people, there is no time that could pay for the damage.
You got worse people coming home.
I agree. I mean, hey, look what just happened with the people from the Capitol
niggas and did 8 years and out.
Yeah.
I know this for a fact.
Coming home.
Come on, fam.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, fam.
Hey, I agree. Well, I'm glad to know that we all on the same page, that he should get a full pardon. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we will wait and see. Well, speaking of pardons, I ain't gonna lie, I heard something that said Diddy was trying to look to get a possible pardon or something like this for this case he in. So what are y'all thoughts on that? You think he guilty, not guilty?
What you think?
Have you been paying attention?
What's the hood perspective on this?
What I've been seeing on the internet.
Yeah.
But the child, I mean, I don't even know, like, how do you charge a freak?
That's
okay.
my
that
nigga.
Was the hood breakdown.
See,
how do you
he just
charge
broke it down into some. That's what we've been saying. Like, I've been listening to it. At the end of the day, the nigga's a nasty ass nigga. But last time I checked, that don't rise to the level of getting federal racketeering RICO charges.
I mean, he ain't did nothing no different than what Hugh Hefner did.
Yeah.
And he had a whole reality show on what he did.
Who that?
Hugh Hefner.
Oh yeah, Hugh Hefner. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm with you on that, fam. Because I still ain't seen where's all the one. They made it seem like the nigga was a pimp. So where's all the pimps at? He ain't got none but male hoes. And that's the other thing. I ain't seen a bunch of women. I'm thinking it was gonna be like, damn, they got like orgies with like 10 bitches and shit. It's the bunch of niggas up in there, man. And the crazy shit, I ain't gonna repeat the shit I heard. But I'm just like, what the fuck? Man. So I'm like, so where's all the bitches he supposed to be pimping? Where's all the they said racketeering? They said human trafficking. Yeah. So where's the racketeering at? That's like organized crime type shit. That's what they charge the mob with. So I don't see it. All of you said he a freak. And then at worst case, he domestic violence.
Right. I mean, that's the only charge I can see him
the domestic violence.
Yeah. Putting his hands on.
That's it. And then hold on. You just said something though, Joe, man. It's freaky shit, because we know niggas that's into beating bitches and they into getting choked and whipped. He just, man, went too far with the shit. How did I know he wasn't role playing cops and robbers?
So was she just a freak?
I don't know.
So did she really get abused, or was she just a freak and it went too far?
I don't know, man. It, like the one dude said, I don't want to be dismissive of nobody's sexual assault or domestic violence claim, but it's just really hard for a nigga that they say be raping you and then you sending them happy birthday wishes and shit like that. You ain't got nobody to holler at.
Maybe they say that's part of the mind manipulation that comes with it. Being abused and abuser. Maybe that's part of it.
I don't know.
You sound like me, man. I don't know, man. I just like, so you think he's gonna be guilty or not guilty? That's what we was getting at. But you say not.
Yeah, he might not.
I'm actually said no. Boss lady said he's gonna be found guilty.
I think he's gonna be found guilty. I think they're gonna make him serve some time. Even if they really don't have no hard evidence to prove it, I think they still gonna do it just to prove a point. Because they done went this far with it. Prove a point.
Fam. I don't think he gonna get it.
Hey.
I just want to know what was in the baby oil.
Hey, so me and the boss lady was talking. I didn't even know. That's like genius, right? So you got motherfuckers, right? Because motherfuckers looking for drugs to be in a pill form, a liquid form, or smoke it, right? I never thought, because we know you can make the tincture and you can put that in the oil. And with nobody even know. And then on top of that, you can really overdose that shit. So what are you
saying? He got THC in the baby oil?
They did. They said the nigga had shit in the baby oil. That's how he was getting niggas.
That's right.
So he ain't roofing with putting shit in your drink.
Yeah, he
rubbing you down with baby oil, rubbing your
G.
shoulders, and you getting loaded and loose.
And you get loaded and loose. Man, that shit is well.
You get loaded and loose.
They said that's crazy. Loaded. Pause. That's crazy. Hey, man, but the other thing, though, about the Diddy thing, real quick, it just shows you, even if the nigga was just a bad boss. You know, he was just a straight asshole, too, from what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Just
y'all saw that reality show he had?
Yeah, but I guess, I thought it was for the show. Apparently, he was really like that all day, all the time. Straight asshole.
I seen what would they call it? Making a band?
Yeah, making a band.
Like, I seen an interview with them, and all of them was crying.
All of them fucked up.
You mean even the niggas did?
Yeah. All of them was crying. So
they was crying,
they never said why they was crying. You know, all of them crying.
Like, they was dealing with Diddy.
Damn, folks, hold on. They grown like the nigga Chopper, the big tall nigga.
No, not him. The one that I was like a singing band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
damn.
I ain't understand it. Like,
that shit crazy, fam. Yeah, I mean,
all y'all just let him do something to y'all.
And that's what I'm saying. You sound like me.
Y'all stupid.
Say it again, T.
They could have at least jumped.
Okay, so, you know.
He thinking like a real nigga. He saying shit at least, man. We just gonna jump this nigga. Fuck this nigga.
He ain't about to just.
You sound like him when we was watching something. It was somewhere. These boys was talking about how they had got, molested and all that. And he was like, man, that wouldn't have never happened to us. It's like, we would have whooped the nigga ass.
He did what?
He about to poke all of us. Like,
not even dead. What, he tried to do something? Man, come on, G. We had a whole hood mob into this nigga crib. Literally burn the nigga out his face.
Like, oh my God. Like, hold on.
That shit wouldn't have happened to us, G.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you like me, Joe. Man, you say, damn, he just let these niggas do that. Y'all really want to get on that bad?
Man.
Well, they say that's well, I don't know, because now they saying that's Hollywood. Like, you do shit like that to get on. Like, you allow stuff like that to happen to get on. That's
I guess, man.
I'd rather be broke.
Like, you gonna be broke or
still have my manhood.
I go back to the streets and do that before I would let a nigga do that me like that, fam. Man. I'm just saying.
Did you say let a nigga Diddy you like that?
Yeah, let a nigga Diddy me like that, man.
Man, stop playing.
That nigga ain't doing me like that.
Man,
I kind of wonder like how the people like the rappers now that's local and just trying to get on. How do dudes make them feel that like, well, damn, that's what I gotta do?
So that's what you gotta do. That's why I ain't got on.
That's true.
I gotta,
I get a label. I gotta get labeled. Nah.
I'm done.
That's crazy.
Nah. To get a deal, I gotta get broken in. Nah. Nah.
I guess that's probably why Twista blew up, huh? Like the way you probably wanted to. Like, maybe that's why Common and all them niggas blew up like that. I'm just saying.
Hey,
think about all of them.
Yeah. Like, all them niggas wild, man.
You heard Kanye?
Yeah, man, I don't even want to repeat what that goofy nigga said. We not gonna hang him, man.
Got going on,
that nigga retarded, man.
I thought he was one of the smartest people in the world.
Yeah, I did. He used to do that.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
You just talked about all these people, then come out and say this.
He said a lot of stuff. He talked about a lot of people. After that. And he talked about a lot of people.
Man, fuck that. It don't mean nothing. That one statement, after that, you can't come back from that. I don't like you. I'm done with the nigga after that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm done with him.
I used to thought he was a genius.
Meek Mills. I don't even listen to his music no more.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
man.
Them niggas fugazi.
That's all we gonna say.
That's it.
Thought you was like us.
Yeah, I really did.
And what Kendrick say? They not like us. They not like us. He said that for a reason. All right, switching from dudes to women. So I'm gonna give you a disclaimer, Joe man. Be careful how you answer, how you talk about this next topic, because depending on who answered this, it can blow up or not blow up. So I'm gonna reference this. So Paul Pierce had said on the podcast interview that basically, and I'm just gonna paraphrase, but in so many words, he was just like, black women are combative, we're confrontational, we are argumentative, we are unapologetic, and so he can see why athletes, NBA players, NFL players, black specifically, why they date non-black women. Well, we're gonna start off with this. Do you agree with that statement that black women are combative, confrontational, argumentative, and unapologetic? We're gonna start with that first.
I mean, they are. But
I'm gonna show. Time out, because every time I ask that to a man just come out and say they are.
A 1 minute pause. I'm with you, G. I'm with you. Go ahead.
But it's all part of, the relationship. That comes, like, you ain't gonna never meet a woman that ain't gonna be argumentative, ain't gonna have an attitude, and if you do, you gotta look at her like she might be a little crazy.
Yeah.
She might do something to you in your sleep. So
you say that's just part of the package.
Yeah, it's part of the package.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Do you think it's different with different races of women? Because the story is so that out of all the different cultural women, black women are the most when it comes to this. Like, more than Hispanic
and that
women,
drives them to go to white women. Because they said they don't have to deal with that.
No, I don't think so.
Because ain't Hispanic women just as off the chain as black women? That's what I've heard from men that
I
dated
think
both.
what it is that the niggas got money. And because they got money and status, it's like even a regular nigga that had money, he can pick and choose what he want now.
Right.
And now he chooses to have something that you couldn't have if you didn't have that. And that's access to white women and these other type of women. And then if he chooses, he can go back to the black bitch with no problem.
And it's more probably... They can be more dominant over
yeah, they definitely can be more dominant over a white woman.
A black woman ain't just gonna...
She ain't gonna lay down.
Yeah.
She don't give a fuck about your $2 million. You ain't shit, nigga. Your mama ain't shit.
Right.
I knew you when you ain't shit, nigga.
You know what? Don't even say it like that.
You still ain't shit.
Even with your $2 million.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You just stuttering there. They don't know you can't read.
Right.
Women, black women. It's hard. Y'all hear this? The narrative that it is about us.
Man.
That we are just so challenging. Like, what the hell?
A woman to say something that she really can't take back and don't even care that she can't take it back.
Man, they would say some crazy shit, G.
Nah, I would shut up on that one.
See, you gotta shut up on
that. Because I done had to walk it back. I done had to
the point like, I remember that shit you said,
Like, I think 10 years later, it came up, and I was like, dang, you holding on to that. Like, I said, like...
It'll hit us, like, y'all hit us hard with something. Like, whoa.
Okay.
That's what we going with.
That's what we on with. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so do y'all think women are more guilty than men of listening to what y'all telling us and then using it back against y'all?
Yeah, y'all definitely throw it back in our face.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you said, and I said that 3 years ago.
Yeah, they remember that shit verbatim. You like, hold on. And I was going off that bullshit that I was drunk.
Yeah. Like, you heard my sister just called. She said, yeah, he was talking that drunk shit.
Yeah, she sure did.
I need that money.
She said, you still talking that drunk shit?
Man. And I be forgetting half, especially when I'm drunk, I be forgetting, like, what I said.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because this kind of dive into the entree. We be talking to you. Because technically you were single, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you a single man. What's your side of the what is your side of the story of the dating scene as a single man? Especially here in Gary.
With the social media shit.
I'm going to say being single is cool. But, like, you got a lot of women who say that niggas waste their time, and really it don't really be us. It might be even something that we see, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can't deal with that. It can be the way you let your kids talk to you. Your kids can mess up what you got going on.
See, you get deep
I
with
never,
it. Yeah.
Please explain this, because I'm just okay.
Like, cause a lot of parents try to be friends with their kids.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Say it again, OG. Say it again.
Instead of just raising them. It's okay to be friends with your kids. It's okay, but to a certain extent, it got to be a boundary line somewhere.
Right.
And for your child to be talking to you like your homeboy, your homegirl,
Ain't
like it's crazy.
Ain't
like, how you gonna talk to me if I be around?
So
You
not
look like
exactly. So I ain't even got time for this bullshit.
I ain't
Go ahead and check out real quick on that.
Yeah. And then, it might be something that you see in her.
Mm-hmm.
And you just don't want to deal with it. And then it's like, oh, you just wasted all my time. I could have been, because I seen something I didn't like and I don't want to be a part of. And
Okay, now even with that, ain't it limits to that? Like, you can't come 10 years from now saying that you just seen some about her 10 years later.
yeah, no, you're going to have to catch this in the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're going to have to catch it in the beginning.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Like,
Yeah,
you
definitely gotta catch
can't
it
come
in the
back
beginning.
10 years talking about a refund. It don't work like that.
Yeah, no, you got to catch it in the beginning.
Okay, so do you enjoy dating?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. And I do. Some of them don't last long, just some dinners and here and there, and then just not be compatible
Right,
with each other.
true.
So, it can end early or last long. Yeah.
What's a no-go out there with dating somebody? Like some shit you just like, I ain't did like cigarette smoking or something. What's a no-go?
Yeah, I don't really like a cigarette smoker. I don't like a woman who can't hold a conversation.
Yeah.
You don't just want to sit there and be pretty and
Yeah,
sit over there.
Ain't it,
yourself.
fam? Can't on your phone, don't want to,
You could just sit there and be pretty.
Hey, that's what they do. He ain't lying, though. Like, finding a motherfucker got no conversation.
No
They ain't
conversation
talking about nothing.
I'm just talking the whole, asking questions. You ain't got nothing you want to know about me.
Well, gossip
Now, I
and
don't
shit.
like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that part. Like when you got to be the one that keep asking all the questions. Because then it's like I feel like I'm 21 questioning you, like I'm interviewing
Right,
you,
like,
I'm interrogating
yeah,
you.
like an interview.
Yeah,
Like, damn,
yeah.
all the bitch
Like,
wanted
I
was
like
something
that.
to eat. She was hungry. You know
Well,
what I'm
dating
saying?
really it is all an interview, though.
Yeah.
It really is. Just a,
That's
Yeah.
you know, you might get this job, you might not.
true. You know what?
Or put in the holding pile for a minute and let me interview a couple more applicants. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, have you ever had like a wild, crazy, awkward date? Like something crazy happened?
Yeah, I have.
Like what was that like?
Like,
If you can talk about it.
I mean, I can. I went on a date one time with a chick, and I usually don't, like, kiss on the first date.
Yeah.
Type thing, and she wanted to kiss, so, okay.
On the first date?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of different, right?
Yeah, she wanted to kiss, and while I was kissing her, she asked me to choke her.
Damn,
What?
she on her cast, she shit off the gate.
Out the door. Right, so, choke you.
Man.
But I ain't gonna lie, I tried it. My man wouldn't even let my hands squeeze. She's like, no, choke me. I'm just there.
And she said, no,
I'm
choke me.
trying. My man wouldn't even let my hands. You know what? Yeah, I won't be seeing you no more.
Yes, because I already know what she about to graduate to.
Man.
No, I ain't got time for
Like,
you
you.
know what
whips
she
and
was
chains
doing?
after that.
She was letting you know that she has a kink. That's her kink. You know, nowadays women come
But on the
with-
first date,
Hey, I agree. I would not do it
Yeah.
on the first. I wouldn't have done it on
let
the
me
first
know
date.
later on down the
That's
line.
down the line.
Third,
That's like
fourth
the
date,
right.
like,
I was gonna say that's
that
at
you
least after
into
day 3.
Getting choked
Maybe
and
even
spit
they
on.
have.
and all
craziest
that.
thing on my first. I remember I got arrested. I went to jail.
From a date?
Oh, not with her. I got arrested at the end of the date. Got into it with the police, and they took my ass to jail for mob action. Gee, I couldn't make this up. This is when I was in grad school. Yeah.
Yeah, that probably would have been the last time I seen her too.
Nah,
Yeah.
when I got out, G, she was at the crib still waiting on me, G. Cause they arrested me at the crib. They just took my crib was open and everything, G.
Damn.
So she was still at the crib waiting on me because wasn't nobody at my crib. I had a party and shit. And at the party, some niggas got to fighting. All out in the courtyard, just wilding out, man. The motherfucking neighbors done called the police. So the police get there, they talking shit. I get into it with the police and they took me to jail right there.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah. I went to jail that night. The niggas had to bar me out, bail me out, and she was still at the crib. Yeah.
Man, yeah, something like that happened to me before. But it's kind of different. I had a mild stroke one day, right? So I called my mother, and I'm telling her, I'm like, my body just feeling different.
Weird.
Yeah.
Like, I can't move, nothing. She said, okay, I'm gonna call the ambulance, and she called the ambulance, called me back. She said, they said just open up the door, so I had to crawl to the door. When they came, I was just laying in the doorway, right? So I get to the hospital, they give me morphine. Best drug I ever had in my life. Right. I wake up, it's 4 a.m. I look over to the side, there's a chick sitting there. I said, what you doing here? She said, well, your mama said I was the last person you talked to on the phone, so she asked me if I just come up here and get you. Hey, mama.
Man.
We ain't even this cool. Like,
Man, that's a funny ass shit, dude. That's hilarious.
Wasn't even that cool with her like that for her to be. Like, really, it's just like meta, and I'm like,
but she was up there.
yeah, she was there. She no problems.
Let me ask you this. What are some of the freedoms of being a single man that people in a relationship may not understand? Because they're in a relationship now.
Shit, you get to try. You get to try everything.
He said peace.
Peace, but you do get to, try. And with me, I'm kind of upfront with everything. So I'm gonna let you know what it is. Like I'm single. I'm just dating. I ain't looking for no relationship right now. So I'm really dating without a purpose.
You said dating without a purpose.
Yeah, folks said dating without a purpose.
Yeah. Dating without a purpose.
So you got the option.
That's what we don't call dating without a purpose.
When you meet me, okay, well, I either want to deal with this nigga or I don't.
Yeah.
So if you stick around, just know you ain't the only one being dated. I'm courting. I'm courting a few. Like, so, I mean, that's part of being single, though. Like, how you gonna find what you really want if you just find the first person and be like, okay.
It's like test driving
and
cars.
He communicating, that's the thing. And he can be upfront and straight up. Motherfuckers don't appreciate that honesty.
I do appreciate the upfront.
Yeah,
like, hey,
shit.
I'm just out here. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying life.
That's like me, shit. If I see a girl, she gonna have to like other girls too. That's what I'm into. So I'm just saying, shit.
Like you gotta be upfront. Yeah. Hey, have you ever had it where like you being upfront backfired, or like you was upfront and the girl like, nah, I'm cool.
Oh yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah, it happens.
Like I'm cool.
It happens. Yeah, that happens. And I got one that just really be just. Well, I had one. I'm gonna say, and she just didn't understand like just why you want to be single for so long. You've been single for 2 years and. It was just a big problem with her.
What the fuck? I didn't know it was expiration on
right,
this.
Is it expiration on
like I'm living my life.
Yeah, because a woman can be single 5-6 years and I'm working on myself.
No, you
don't work on yourself. Like,
hey, did you? How long then in the business saying that? I've been celibate for 3 years in them 5 years. Hold on, what the fuck is going on, man?
No, what's wrong with that? Practicing celibacy.
That shit is not normal. You go from fucking to not fucking. I'm thinking that you got a real bad pack and you just trying to wait it to clear up.
Man.
I'm just keeping it real, G. I'm just keeping it real,
Did he really just say?
Yeah, man. Every time a bitch say that to me, I'm thinking she got something.
So when you celibate, do that mean don't play with yourself too?
Or do they still suck dick?
I don't know, because I ain't running around talking about I'm celibate.
No, do they still suck dick?
Right. Yeah, like,
I just want to know.
So what? They pussy only celibate, but not
Yeah.
their mouth?
Yeah.
I thought when you celibate, your mouth and your pussy celibate.
I don't know.
Like you ain't sucking dick or fucking. Now playing with yourself, that's a different
That's
question.
a good question.
That's a good question. Hey,
G.
ladies, if you watching this,
You
and you
know
celibate,
they know they got
can
to roll,
you play with
nigga.
yourself and still
That's
stay
a good
celibate?
question,
I don't
nigga.
know,
They
that's
don't
a
got
good
just got
question.
roll. They got 6, 7 different toys.
That is
and
true.
That motherfucker bitch
That
pull out
is
a whole
true.
motherfucker like a surgical
That
kit.
is true.
She done laid that shit out on the
That is-
motherfucking cloth.
Yeah, that is true. But that's a good question. But
When I'm in this mood, I use
thought,
this.
But I also thought being celibate meant that, like, religiously, like, you cleansing your mind, your heart, not just your vagina, but I thought it was you cleansing.
Go on a fast.
Yeah, like,
I mean, why
You
be
know
saying
what?
go on a fast?
your
The
pussy
pussy
going on a
fast.
pussy fast.
That's crazy.
My pussy going on a fast. Like, what?
Like, you're not gonna be a virgin again, so.
Hey, like you tricking yourself.
Right.
You're not gonna be a virgin again. Exactly. I
Or
don't
maybe
get
you
it.
just want to slow down the trajectory.
And that's gotta be
Like,
something you done
maybe-
had that many dicks where you can just afford to take 5 years off.
You know what? I don't think you look at it like
I don't think
that.
they're going 5 years on something.
They doing
They
that.
cheating just like people do on diet.
Ain't it?
You know what? I can't with y'all. I can't
definitely
with
cheating.
y'all.
Ain't it, G?
Hey, let me ask you this. Do you think social media has fucked up women? Like in just how they think about a man, how they look at a man?
Social media done fucked up the whole how you even meet a person.
Say
That
it
Like,
is
again,
true.
G.
That is
You
so
can't
true.
even see them in person and say nothing to them, but you can get in their inbox and have
Man!
a whole conversation with them.
You know I'm giving you a
And
high
then I
five.
hate
Can I
when
give you a high five on that?
Then what's the when
Man,
people
can I
you
give you
get
a
but then you
high
see them in
five?
person, they act like you wasn't just texting me titty pic.
Man.
This and that. Like, come on, G.
Hey.
That shit is crazy.
And
to
I
me.
don't get that either. That part, it frustrates me.
Like, that shit
I
is
don't get
crazy.
that. I don't get that
It
That
either.
shit is
has
crazy.
definitely messed up the dating scene.
Yeah.
They gotta go through your pictures and see what
Yeah.
you is, what you done did. and
Yeah, they
how
done
you
did
And
a
then
whole
that's the other
investigation.
thing. Like, you can't add them as a friend too quick. Like, if you go too quick and try to add as a friend,
like,
did that
damn,
look weird?
She like, damn, I like the nigga, but
thirsty.
he cool with these niggas. I ain't know, and I didn't.
Right.
Some of the folks them to hit the
Look,
nigga.
look.
Yeah. I didn't know that, but
Like, I was
yeah.
on a date one time, and while we sitting there at the restaurant, she going through my pictures. She see one of the guys. She say, you know him? I'm like, yeah, that's my man.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, this might be a problem. Look, so while we sitting there, I call him.
He called
Hey, man, you know, he like, yeah. I'm like, what is it with you and her? He like, well, you know, nah, don't do that. Date was over last time I seen her.
And see, that was about to be my next question. Would you
My
still
nigga.
date or mess with a woman that has messed with another
My
one of your
nigga.
guys? Or
Yeah.
depending on what the time frame?
Yeah, I would. I mean, what I mean by that is, like my partner's girls, they main lady, they wife, they baby mamas is off limits.
Yeah.
But they hoes, a different story.
Ain't it, G? Yeah, that's what I think. But they hoes is a different story.
Different story.
I was not expecting.
That's my nigga
I
right
was not
there.
expecting.
My nigga.
So hoes are just
The whole
free game. huh?
It's free game, man.
No, the fact that you got that. Hey,
He
we
broke
need an
it down.
organizational chart on this shit.
He broke
Because you
it
got
down.
like the whole level.
Folks said wives, your lady, your girlfriend, your baby mama, but every other bitch is fair game.
Game, like,
Man.
and they know they fair game.
Game.
They know they ain't the main bitch. So,
Man.
yeah.
My
You
nigga.
know what? That's a whole different. That's a whole different mindset. You know what? Before we end and go into our fair affair, I do want to bring up something because Mr. D.O.C. said that you are I'll tell you this. Actually, let me stop. And dude from the flea market said that you are like the #1 gym shoe person in fucking Northwest
Drake.
Indiana.
Oh, yeah.
Jay said you have every fucking Jordan that has ever been made in like the last 20 years. Is that not
You
true?
know, maybe about the last, I'll say 7 years.
Okay, how many pair do you own? Did you ever count? Have you ever counted?
No, I ain't never counted, but
If you had to guess.
Right now, I'm probably at like 250.
You know the nigga Dre. You know Dre.
Yeah.
He got a lot too, but I think you got more.
Yeah, I'm out there like
my God.
Cause he
250.
collect LeBron. So what's the out of all the shoes you got? What's your favorite pair? Like the ones
The
you like?
fours.
The fours.
Yeah, I like the
You
fours.
like the fours.
I like the sixes.
Okay.
Well, number one shoe is the ones. That's probably the most shoes I have.
Okay.
Is the ones. I'm gonna get them all in every color.
Okay.
Same shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, what made you like? Why is this your thing? Like, why?
Cause I know your
sneakers?
brother big into
Yeah,
it too.
my brother really got me into it.
I know he's big into it too.
And he's just not a Jordan sneakerhead.
He do all of
He
it.
get them all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but my little brother got me into it, like, and it's kind of like it's fun though, it's a habit.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's a habit.
Have you ever resold any of your shit or anything like
Nuh-uh.
that? So you really keep your shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You like me, man. I keep my
Yeah,
shit.
I'm people.
Yeah, I keep my shit.
I probably could give a few away, but nope. I don't know what all of them still nice.
Ain't it, fam?
They ain't dirty like
Cause you don't wear them all
Right.
the time like that, ain't it? Yeah.
I like that.
And you can get in Jordans anywhere. You can wear them with a suit.
yeah.
You motherfuckers done got married. Man, the motherfucker was at the inauguration president with him.
With
Remember he
the-
had the
with the
Dior
Christian
joint.
Dior.
With the Christian Dior
Yeah,
joints on.
those
The
were
one.
nice.
Them bitches was
Those
cold.
were nice when I was young.
Yeah.
Those were really,
What's the
really
most
nice.
you've ever paid on a pair of gym shoes?
Ooh, that part.
Dre get me all the time. So the most, I'm gonna say 360.
Oh, okay.
That
And that's
ain't
that's
Man, I
for
think you was
that's
about to
for
say-
unreleased though.
I think you was gonna say some shit.
Oh,
for
hell
some
no.
super shit like 800.
Oh,
Cause
hell
when we went to
no.
Harlem,
I'm
they
kinda- I'm
had
kinda
shoes
cheap,
and
so
that was
I
like
ain't
in the
paying that
thousands.
money.
Yeah.
I don't even really wear what they call designer shit. 'Cause-
Okay.
Yeah, I don't wear because you got Jordan. You like,
Yeah.
man, I got Jordan. That's better than the design.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
just saying.
Okay.
Half the
not paying
designer
all
shit
that
look
money.
weird anyway.
I'm not
Now,
paying that money.
two last questions. One, D.O.C. said that you are Haitian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my family from Port-au-Prince.
Okay. Have you ever gone back?
Yeah.
Visited?
I won't go again.
What you mean?
It was bad.
Yeah.
And then they tried
Yeah.
to keep me. They took my passport.
What you mean? They took they confiscated your passport?
Yeah, when
man?
we got there, they made like when it was time to leave, they made like they didn't have my passport. So it was hard for me to even get on the plane. And my father wound up seeing a lady that took my passport, and she remembered me. And I made it back to the States because I didn't know what I was gonna do because it was crazy over there. Like,
Damn, it was like that.
yeah, I was gonna go a few years ago with my father, and he told me, he said, well, make sure every clothes that you take is dirty. Go scrub them out in the dirt. Everything you take got to be dirty. And we ain't gonna stay in the same house. You gonna be over here and you can't go outside. Hey man, look, I ain't
I
going.
ain't going.
Yeah. Because you might try to leave me this time.
Right.
But yeah, I couldn't go outside because if you speak English, they think you got money
Automatically.
automatically. So they think you got money.
automatic target.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they be like, this nigga holding him. I can see his hair.
Yeah,
You
so
can
my old
definitely
man
can't wear
used to
no
go out in
jewelry
the
or
dirt.
none of that shit.
No, and take his clothes before he go, and just scrub them in the dirt. Make sure they dirty. All his clothes.
That's crazy.
Shit, well, remember we was in the Dominican teacher, they told us we couldn't even wear Jordans out. They said
Yeah.
niggas will get you for them shoes, nigga.
Yeah.
You better
You
wear
better
them
pay
Pumas or
attention.
some bullshit. Like, all that shit had to be left back. All
Yeah.
the watches, Joe, we took off all that shit, fam.
Yeah, yeah.
All that shit, wedding, all that
crazy.
shit, G.
Shit, I was like that when I went to Cali.
Yeah. You do. Hey, I remember one time that I just completely random had forgot, had on represent my bullshit. Remember that them niggas pulled up at the Shell gas station?
Yeah.
We had just got the
Yeah.
rental, pulled off, and I said, fuck it, we need to get some swishers.
We
We need to get her, and we stopped. And Lucky said, man, you must not be from here, but you real out of bounds with what you.
Yeah,
I was like, man, I just remember I changed that. I said,
took
damn, I
all
just got
neutral
off the
colors when I
plane.
went.
See,
I had forgot.
And I ain't take no hats.
Yeah.
see.
Yup, you gotta be careful with them hats, fam.
Yeah, everything means
You
Yeah.
something.
can't play. You cannot
Hey,
play.
yeah, you ain't lying, fam. You ain't lying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, last part of this is the dessert. Fair
You
foul.
can be anywhere and the motherfuckers roll up on you.
Yeah, they will. Last part is fair or foul. So how it works, I'm gonna give you some quick topics. If you like it or you agree, you say fair. If you don't, you say foul. So first one, dating a woman that is between the ages of 25 and 30. Is that fair or foul?
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. Now
I ain't going under 20.
So I got a
Okay,
question.
there
So
you go.
you would date Lotto, Glorilla, because they about 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if they take me with all
don't
the
look at me like that.
You said
I never
25
said you
too.
couldn't.
I told you.
I said at 24, 25, just don't lust over the girls. Like how some men lust over them because they are young. Like it's some men out there that want girls just because they're young. Like that's all I said. Just don't lust over the young woman. You gonna like them, date them. You can even bust them down. Just don't be lusting on like because then you
I
look
don't
like a
think I can
pervert.
really have a real relationship.
Yeah, that would
with
just be
somebody
some
young.
shit. Yeah.
Because for one, I ain't really trying to groom you. Like you already got to know how to treat me. So
So that's definitely grooming at that age.
Yeah.
Break it down. G.
That's definitely grooming at
Yeah,
that age.
and I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah,
That's
me neither.
definitely grooming.
Yeah, I ain't on that no
Yeah.
gorilla pimping shit. G. I leave that for the gorilla pimp.
Okay, what about one night stands? Fair or foul?
fair.
No.
Okay.
Fair.
No.
Okay. Okay. What about dating outside your race?
That's fair. Like, but I wouldn't say I haven't tried it, but I've never been in a relationship with nobody outside my race.
Okay.
I've never dated a white woman.
Okay.
I want to, but
Just to see what it.
I can't never find, I don't know where they at.
Man.
And then I want a white girl that ain't got no black friends.
Yeah, like say you want a real
I
white
want a real white girl.
You want a real white girl.
Man, you got stipulations to the white girl.
You don't want the cool white girl that's
Yeah,
still trying to be
with
black
the
and shit.
braids,
Nah,
no.
Man, I'm done. I am
That's
done.
my nigga, man.
I
My
want a white girl,
nigga.
well, people might have a problem with this.
You know what, so man, I'm done.
He said they may have a problem.
Man, I'm done. Hey, what about dating a woman with a bunch of small kids, like under 5?
Yeah, no. No, I can't.
I can't do that.
Yeah,
I told you I can't. I couldn't do that.
I need them to at least be in high school, getting ready to get out of high school. My kids is grown,
Okay.
so I literally don't come with no kids.
Okay.
Yep.
And now you want me to help you raise these kids?
Yeah, I ain't got time for that shit.
He said, help me raise them.
Yeah, no.
All right, last one. Threesomes, fair or foul?
Oh, fair.
Okay, now hold on. 2 female threesomes versus 2 male threesomes.
Yeah, I ain't doing that one.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, which one you ain't doing?
The male thing.
Yeah.
Why not? You do the 2 females?
Yeah, because that's what I like to see. That's been in the back of my head for the longest.
Yeah.
But to stand here with another naked man, no.
2 women is like artwork. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
It's artwork.
His elbow touched me. I got to look at man, put your clothes on.
You gonna ruin the whole experience. It's just his elbow touch.
Like, cause you like, I don't know, like, I mean, if you're in a relationship and your girl asks you for that, then if it was me, and she probably have to just go off and go out of town, go do that on your own.
I don't even need to know about it. Like, don't even tell me when
That's
it's
your
happening,
fantasy.
right?
Yeah. I don't even need to know what happened.
Well, I respect that you open enough to
Yeah.
tell her, like, go do it. Just
Yeah.
don't tell me about it. Don't
Yeah,
do that to my doorstep.
Use some protection. Do whatever. Get it out your system. Now, if you get to liking it, you're gonna have to. Just gotta
Yeah, that's
go.
a whole different conversation.
Now I may have to gorilla pimp you.
Right.
Shit, fuck this. I can get paid off of this.
Right.
Oh my God. Well, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, this is
that
cool,
was
though.
pretty good. Any last shout outs? Because I see you got on gear and.
Yeah, this the go getter. My man Bo Steve. You can find him on Facebook. His name is Bo Miller on there. He got a nice little line going. Yeah.
I see y'all did the whole photo shoot.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to get him to make me the ambassador because
Okay.
I got enough of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He may as well. Though.
Right.
Yeah. shit.
Brand ambassador. Hey, that's what they do.
No doubt. No doubt.
Oh, and you can go on YouTube and find my oldest son music. You got some
Okay.
good music. Joe Dirty.
Joe Dirty.
Joe
Yeah,
Dirty.
Joe
Okay.
Dirty.
Joe Dirty on
Okay.
YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay,
Appreciate
I like
that
that.
shout out.
Any
Y'all
last-
check out Joe Dirty on YouTube.
Any last shout outs, Mr. Joe Man?
Nope, I ain't. Nope.
Okay.
To the guys, what's up?
Yeah. What's up to the guys?
Yeah.
No doubt.
All right, D.O.C. Anything you want to drop?
No,
Any
man, I
last-
appreciate you for stopping
Man, I
through, bro.
appreciate y'all having
Yes,
me, man.
this is
This was
fun.
a
You
really
are
great
funny.
episode.
I know you be funny because you be funny on Facebook. I just be
Oh,
like,
yeah, I already
I be
knew
like,
the
would
nigga
he
was funny.
please put his phone down? Would somebody take his phone from him?
I just come up with stupid stuff.
I
Like,
see.
yeah, like,
I see.
And they
Y'all
be taking
lightweight
it serious,
comedians.
too.
if
They
it's funny
take
to
it
me,
serious.
it's gonna be funny to y'all.
Ain't it?
Make me
Ain't it?
laugh.
Hey,
man.
have you ever had somebody come at you about some shit that you done posted on Facebook or social
Oh
media?
yeah, all the time. Yeah,
Okay.
all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. All the time.
Like they see you like
A
nigga.
lot of women don't want to deal with me because of what I put on Facebook.
Yeah, they think they don't understand. It's just the entertainment
it's
thing.
just- yeah.
It's
It's
just
just all
being
comedy.
funny.
Yeah, it's
It's
it.
being funny.
Exit,
Yeah.
exit.
Well, ladies, y'all see, still worker, Joe
We're gonna
Man.
throw
Don't take what he put on Facebook.
They like,
serious.
man, pussy is for sale. That's what they say.
Hey, well, as soon as the lady hit it, it's gonna be like, cha-ching, come on. How can women find you? Where can they find you at?
I'm only on Facebook. Joe Man, you'll find me there. I don't got time for
Now, if they in
do
Gary, where can they find you? Where you be hanging out?
They don't need all that.
you just sketch me outside.
Yeah.
He outside, ladies, for the
that's me
summer. He outside. With that being said, continue to watch, continue to hit that subscribe button, and
That's it.
D.O.C.
Peace. I love y'all, man. Other than that, that's
I
it.
appreciate
That's
y'all having me.
it. That is
All right.
it. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Peace out.